Happy 4th of July, Msoul, from your Canadian neighbor, your friendly neighborhood Death Knight, Queen's Callida. It is I. And while I'm Canadian, it's a day that has always made me smile. Growing up in Ontario, the United States was never some distant country across an ocean. It was simply our neighbor. The world's longest undefended border has connected our families, our businesses, our friendships, and our memories for generations. So sad that era ended, but I remember it. And when September 11th happened, I was working in downtown Toronto that morning, and as events unfolded, we were evacuated home while the world tried to understand what had happened to our southern neighbors. It was a reminder that even when a border separates us, our lives are deeply connected. Over the years, I've crossed into New York, Michigan, and beyond for little weekend adventures, concerts, shopping trips, and just because it was fun, we headed further south for the bigger adventures with the family. And all across Colorado and California, Florida, Anaheim, because we wanted to do hockey tournaments. That's right, we share a love of that too. Many Americans have done exactly the same in reverse, coming north to visit Niagara Falls, Toronto, the conventions, festivals, and all the wonderful places Canada has to offer. As a gamer and a cosplayer, some of my closest online friends have always been Americans. I grew up laughing through late night games with people from every corner of the United States. Some of those friends eventually chose lives of military service or became military medics. I remember hoping every deployment would end with them safely coming home. Thankfully for the friends I knew, it did. Early in my own career, I worked in Canada's Arctic. Up there, one of the closest military presences helped protect North American skies and waters were the Americans. It reminded me that our countries have spent generations standing alongside one another, not just through treaties and partnerships, but through ordinary people quietly doing extraordinary jobs that most of us never have to think about, at least in the first world nations, on this side of the world. Well, I'm grateful that I have the freedom to build a creative life, play games and attend conventions, make silly videos, and chase dreams, because countless people on both sides of our border have accepted responsibilities that I never had to. Of course, history is imperfect, and both Canada and the United States were shaped through triumphs, mistakes, sacrifice, and injustices to the original Indigenous peoples. They were here long before either modern nation existed, and generations of immigrants helped build the countries we now know today alongside them. And we continue learning from that history while trying to build something better together. In the hopes that my grandfather had, that our children not die in war, and that many before us have wished that all of our children and grandchildren grow in love with each other and not in hate. For me, today isn't really about politics, it's about people. It's our neighbors. And it's about the friends who jump into Discord after work from all of our time zones. You know, we touch a lot of borders. A lot of oceans and gulfs, rivers and streams connect us. The guildmates who became lifelong friends. The convention buddies who drove across the border from one amazing weekend after another. Shout out YetiCon people. The families gathering around backyard barbecues. The fireworks over lakes and rivers that both our countries share. So today, from one grateful Canadian to my American gamer friends and all of you out there, my cosplay buddies, the strangers that might have just helped me pump my gas or figure out where on this map I need to head to, or just checking in on me because they happened to be working in a place where I was dining and wanted to make sure I was okay. The United States is still one of the safest places I can travel by myself, and people looking out for people, I can still find it right there. I'm thinking of all of you today, and everybody I'll never meet face to face, but maybe I can reach you here online. I want you to know my online communities and longtime buddies, and everyone celebrating with families and friends and their fur babies today. I hope your grills stay hot, your fireworks stay bright, and your laughter carries long into the evening. Most especially, I hope you get to spend today with people who matter to you. From your northern neighbor, happy Independence Day. I'll be seeing you the next time we log into our favorite video game, or seeing you at the next convention. Around the falls, I know we still have the best side, right? I'm just saying, oops, sorry, eh? Or or maybe just across the border for a quickie shopping trip, a drink, a lazy weekend at one of our beaches, to the best possible futures we can possibly enjoy together. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for being there. Have a wonderful 4th of July, my American mortal souls. With gratitude from your friendly Canadian neighbor, Death Knight, eh? I'm Venus Callida. Have a good one, and I'll see you in our next adventure.